What's up, everybody? Garage activities, getting swole, getting the muscle on, doing some inside and outside work, all right? Don't have anyone to train with, so training with my resistance bands. Been training the wrist, pronation, well, really the top roll. I'll just give you a quick look at what that looks like. So you can see I have it wrapped around my hand, or really my thumb, just like this. This is a purple band and a green band. I forgot what like the poundage of resistance they have each, but yeah, it's 2 bands, whatever. Purple and green. So this is really my top roll work here. I'm doing a lot of endurance. Yeah, that's the only downside about this table. It comes up a lot, but what I can do here at the bottom is just put weights on it, and it shouldn't come up. But yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna title this video, but I wanted to talk about why I love arm wrestling. My first time seeing arm wrestling was as a kid in the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Predator. And him and Dylan cup hands, right? And they arm wrestle. I think that's the earliest memory I have of arm wrestling and me being like, oh wow, like arm wrestling is a test of strength. And I don't know, I arm wrestled some kids when I was younger. Arm wrestled a few of my friends, but it was never really on top of the priority list like it has been the last about year and a half or so. I went to my first tournament where I competed about 6 months ago, and I lost horrendously lost. I mean, it wasn't even any effort on the other guy's part. But I didn't take that loss in regret or anything like that. I took it in stride. I knew that I had more training to do, and that losing in a sport like this is inevitable. You know, unless you're on the upper echelon of arm wrestling. John Brzenk, Devin Larratt, Levon Sagnishvili, Gennady, Todd Hutchings. You know, you're on the upper echelon, then yeah, there's always, you know, you can always be strong, always. But I am not there yet. I'm not there yet. This is a 50-pound dumbbell. Just been sitting here with the Taekwondo rope and curling it. And notice I'm putting the belt in between my punching knuckle and my first knuckle. Yeah, right in here. The reason being is that I can train my wrist that way. Because in arm wrestling, you want to keep your wrist in an upright position. If you allow your wrist to come down like this, number one, that's dangerous for you. And that usually kind of means you're in a bad position. You can recover from this by transitioning into a flop. You know, try to push down like this, but a good example would be when Devin Larratt and Monster Michael Todd, who I've met both those guys, shout out, they had their match, and Michael had him in the King's move, and he's just sitting there holding him just like this. And Devin lost his wrist and quickly regained it. Anyway, getting off topic. As you can see, I know a little bit about arm wrestling. It's just something that I've always loved, or not always, but here recently I've just had an obsession for it. I've always had an obsession to get stronger. Getting stronger is, you know, it's something that I've wanted since a child, is to be strong. And in my personal opinion, I think arm wrestling is probably the biggest show of strength person to person. You know, you have wrestling, like jiu-jitsu, MMA, but arm wrestling, I mean, yeah, it can contain violence. People can break their arms. But as far as like a sport that just shows the pure human potential of strength, especially in the arms, I think there is no better sport to you know, bring attention to than that. 3 bands, purple, green, and black. If you'll notice when I did that, my wrist turned back. That's because I'm making an effort to bring this part of my hand and wrist forward to this position. That's why I hook it around my thumb. So, hope you have enjoyed this informational and a little bit about me video. Yeah, have a good day. Be strong, stay strong.